God. Oh, right, hello. Oh, amazing. Amazing.
That's lovely, thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
No worries, mate.
What was your name? Lucia. Okay, Mike and Stephen.
Good to see you,
Thank you
Lucia.
so much.
Thank you so much.
It's amazing. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Well then,
Oh, mate.
we made it.
Cheers, here we go.
Oh yeah.
And here we
Right
are.
then. Thank you so much for the treat.
Yeah, no worries.
So how's your day?
Yeah, pretty good, actually. Really enjoying the weather. Yeah, probably the hottest day of the year, or one of the hottest days of the year here. So down in Brighton, it's really nice, mate. Good venue, good choice of venue.
Absolutely. This thing is falling apart.
Yeah, it's just melting, isn't it? Yeah, looking forward to a good catch-up, a good chat.
Yeah, man. Well, you've come down from an hour away. Tunbridge Wells way. Well, I'm fresh in Brighton.
Yep. How are you
sea.
finding it down here at the moment?
Down here, absolutely fantastic. Every morning, I jump in the sea, vitalised, I feel fresh. I just needed that. I've been here for about 8 weeks now.
Yeah.
Out of the big smoke, Hackney. And that was...
Hackney to Brighton.
Hackney to Brighton, yeah. Hackney's very stuffy. It's lovely, it's hip, it's cool, but very stuffy. And down here, I feel like there's a 180 kind of view. You got the sea.
Yep.
So you can get away from everything.
Yeah.
But in London, it's 360. It's all around you constantly.
Yeah.
I meditate every morning, breathe. I'm so much, freer down here.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like in my spirit.
It's really interesting because I've noticed a big difference on obviously on your social media posts, how, you've introduced these morning rituals where, you're going for your cold sea plunges every morning, early morning before anyone else is on the beach.
Yeah.
And, looking at that is really, I can see the importance of that. I can see the, how you would benefit from that, I guess, and
totally.
what it brings. Yeah.
It's physically as well.
Yeah.
It's really good because it calms you down. Your muscles are relaxed.
Yeah.
Especially when you're breathing. It's all about the oxygen in your body. But it's the mental.
Yeah.
Mental game.
And I guess, you've been on quite a journey, and I guess we're here to have a bit of a chat about the journey you've been on. And I guess, complete changed way of life, bringing these little rituals to how you're looking to improve your life and how you're looking to change your life, I guess is really key. And I guess, you're exploring that through your podcasts and through your
podcast.
Posts. No, podcast. I want to say podcast.
I haven't got that one yet.
You're exploring that through your Instagram posts and, your midlife switch. So tell us a little bit about that, how that's going.
Yeah, so the MJL midlife switch it stems from what we're going to speak about my throat here. Maybe you see the big, it's not big anymore, it's healed up.
Yeah, it's healing, isn't it? A lot better.
But when you get a point in your life where I'm almost 40, I'm 39, and people always say I'm going to have a midlife, you have a midlife crisis, catastrophe, go buy your Porsche. I can't afford my Porsche, so I've gone for a different way. It's about switching up. It's more positive. So every day, switch something up. And if it's a bigger, from the bigger things, you really, make your judgments in life and you feel like you really need to change something, switch it up, do it. I talk about everyday switch up as well, as in you walk to work, switch it up. Go through a different route, play a different song, talk to a different friend, just to switch it up constantly to give yourself more variety. It's just healthier for the brain, I think. Some things in life where people can get stagnant. That's what happened to me. I was really healthy, as in working out. I was eating really healthy. People are like, wow, you're like doing your thing.
Oh, mate, it was incredible. It used to put me to shame seeing all the healthy things you would eat, down the gym every day. Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, but mental game was absolutely out of whack. I went through a devastating breakup. That was probably the toughest thing in my life.
Yeah.
God, I'm going to cry on that one.
Yeah. No, but mate,
I'm wearing glasses
emotional.
and that, but that was,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but with everything just happened at once with me.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit about
Yeah,
Stephen.
sure. So, I mean, obviously, you know, we've known each other, coming up a couple of years now. And I guess, you know, we met through photography. We met through another good friend who's a photographer. He introduced us. We've done, you know, 2 or 3 shoots together now.
But Yogi.
Yeah, Yogi, yeah.
I love that man.
Notorious Yog, yeah. So we've, I guess, you know, we've done a couple of shoots. And I guess it was, without realizing it, a period of like last year where you had dropped off social media and didn't really notice at the time you hadn't been posting and hadn't been putting content out. So I suppose when you called me, I got a call out the blue from you. Immediately I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't spoken to you for ages. I haven't seen you for ages. I haven't seen content. And then you sort of had a proposition around what you wanted to do for a shoot, and you told me your background of why you wanted to do the shoot. And like, as soon as I heard it, I was like Jim Carrey in Yes Man. I was like, yep, I'm going to be there. I'm going to literally do this for you.
I love it.
Straight away. So I think it went from a call in the morning to the following night, we come down and did the shoot straight away. So there was a plan for it, but it was pretty much seat of the pants till the stuff.
The plantaneous word that I made up.
Plantaneous word, I love it.
That's my word. You spontaneously think of stuff. You really, great idea, creative. Let's do it, and then plan it. Make sure to do it properly.
Yeah.
And to do it.
Yeah.
Because you can be spontaneous to these things, and then nothing ever happens. It's all procrastination. But we're very much, boom. Okay, that's a great idea. Okay, how are we going to do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then jump into it, still fresh and not too planned.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about our partnership when we shoot together.
Straight off, come on, we'll do it. I guess your story, the reason for reaching out was I was very moved by it. I could really understand why you wanted to reach out. So just recap a little bit on why you reached out and what the reason behind it was.
What I went through, hence the Mr. Cutthroat. Yeah. So I'll say long story short, it's still a bit of a story, but went through my time in my life where I had a cancer scare.
Wow.
And someone noticed that I had an enlarged thyroid and there was a nodule there. Didn't know that at the time, but it was a big nodule. And lots of people have nodules. You'll have them, everyone will have them. Singers that have them, and they take time off because they have to rest their voice. So you get them in batches, like in grapes. And I just had a huge melon of one that worked out at the gym. And
how big was it? Was it visible?
It was like that,
Wow, my God.
It was like this big. It was crazy. It was like a tennis ball or something. It was
someone put like a tennis ball under your skin and it was just like...
And if I did that, it was like that. It was weird, but it would just suddenly hide if I did this. And didn't know what it was. So I got it checked out. Oh, I think it's the thyroid. Could be this, could be that. But you're not sure. But it was Christmas time, just before New Year's, when I got the news where the GP phoned me up and went, you really need to come in here, saying it could be cancer.
Oh, mate.
So, and I was with my mate Will, and he was like, you're right. And I was like, no, I'm not actually. No, that wasn't just a standard call. Went to GP, discussed it, but it was to the communication really, because I know they're GPs and they're not a specialist.
Yeah.
So I literally thought I was going to die for like a week and a bit, or like have a life-threatening illness.
Wow. Yeah.
So I couldn't get out of bed for a week and a bit. Like, it was horrible. It was just, I'm normally chipper, 5 a.m. start. I do whatever you ask of me. Get up, let's go. It was that time. I just could not get out of bed, and the chemical imbalance or something. It was, I was depressed or something, and you physically couldn't hit me with a cattle prod and get me up.
Yeah,
you
wow.
just couldn't.
I guess it's, you hear that, you see it, your doctor's telling you to come in urgent. I guess you thinking of the word cancer, you're hearing the word potentially could be.
Yeah.
And I guess that immediately puts you into the darkest of darkest places, just thinking about, oh my God, well, where is this? What's going to happen? What's going to happen here? Yeah.
Do I have 5 years? Do I have 10 years? All the worst case scenarios.
Okay, now, yeah.
That you think, and you don't mean to.
Yeah.
But you just do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was in Yeah, that was bad. Then I went and saw the surgeon, was the surgeon? Yeah, surgeon. At the hospital. And when they explained it a little bit more of what it could or can't be, or it could be,
Yeah.
which you have this mark like 1 to 5, and I was like midpoint, so it could have been
Yeah.
a couple to a 3,
Yeah.
but because of family history and that, I was kind of in the better. But
Yeah.
but it's just still, she was still going, look, just prepare kind of things. It might be, it might not be. And then me going through, they had to do another test, so they
Yeah.
took an ultrasound scan, and then a DNA. Was it DNA?
Yeah.
A
Like
test
a biopsy.
Biopsy,
And yeah.
to take it out, and then they still had inconclusive. So they did 2 tests on that, inconclusive, and I was like, what? And they were like, right, we really need to like jump in and do this.
Yeah.
And it's still my choice.
Yeah.
So okay. And I don't like having surgery. Nobody wants to have surgery.
Oh,
Nobody
no
wants
way.
I feel like, in my sort of thing, your body kind of makes lumps and that for a reason. So when you start cutting into these things, it kind of, in my head, I was like, you're going to release this toxic cancer. I didn't want it, but I had to hold my breath and just go for it.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, we'll get you in, really, quite sharpish. It's been a few months, obviously, from that, like a long period of time, but it got me in, and the surgery went phenomenally well.
Okay, that's good.
The surgeons, the doctors were absolutely fantastic. They even let me film on the operating table
Really?
just before I went under.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
They got like the camera and just filmed me. I felt like Wolverine. Went under, did that, and then, oh my God, it was 4 hours or something or whatever surgery. And they said because I was so lean, there was no fat on me or anything. I'm just like skin and bone. They literally just lifted up, did the surgery, got it out, and they said it went really, really well.
Yeah.
Obviously, another few weeks of umming and ahhing what it could be.
Yeah.
And when you're sat outside that doctor's office, that's
the
worst part, whether you've got something or not.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I didn't. They cleared it, and I was tears came out a little bit. And I was like,
I can imagine. I imagine the worry over that period of time. I mean, how long was it from seeing it through to getting that news that it was all good?
It was almost like half and half.
Yeah.
So say that was altogether, it was like 10 months.
Yeah.
You got 5 months of not really knowing. I was still chipper and still positive, but you still have to go home to your bed and you're by yourself and you think of the worst case scenarios. But I am pretty on. So first 5 months were umming and ahhing, but it wasn't, but it got really ramped up when they were like, this could be something.
Yeah.
And the next 5 months of that.
Yeah.
That was horrible. And or like say 5 months, like 4 months or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I got through it, and it kind of opens your eyes. You think you want to go, because I was acting for 6 months before really giving it a good go, and found out I didn't like it. I didn't want it, and this pushed me to a point where it's like, get out of London, reevaluate. What do you want to do? And I've gone back to basics, basically. I used to vlog and do funny videos for my friends by myself. No audience, never for the views, just for the laugh of my friends. Now I'm doing it on the platform of social media. I'm using that now, and I'm so happy that I'm doing that. I'm so happy.
Absolutely. It's quite a transition. I mean, going from, when we first met, it was like, you're writing, you were invested in your acting, to now, what's been really, successful, posting up, gracious in your eating there, but really, successful in posting up your posts, your sketches. Amazing. It's really good. And it's really growing as well. And I've got to say, genuinely, your rituals almost become part of my rituals. I find myself tuning in now to watch, your morning swim, how that's gone. But then I also look out for your posts as well, and what's the content. And, I use that as part of my day to cheer me up. I think they're really funny. I always really like looking at it.
Really nice
and it gives me, 5-10 minutes for work to look at a couple of the, sketches you put together. They're really good, and it really gives me a little lift as well. So
at least you're watching it. So when you look at the views, I was like, it's not about the views, because your audience, whoever, with your photography, with that, it took time for you to build up your following. But your natural followers will come to you. I was blessed enough to go to Gotwood and do the Gotwood experience, and hopefully they like that. I filmed everything. They don't normally film around there.
Yeah.
It's like a great festival where Mike Griffin got me in contact with them, and where it's all about the music.
Yeah.
Like really about the music. And I was in there meeting so many people, getting the energy, getting the vibe, and this is what I wanted. I was thinking, this is my niche. This thing I want to interview people, but do my sketches and make it all the midlife switch kind of, and raise, just be positive, have a good energy, raise awareness about, well, we're going to get into this, about health, about mental health and physical health, everything. I know mental health is on the up now, like as in people are talking about it more.
Yeah, a lot more open now, aren't we?
But before it was, I mean, you say like men, we were talking about this before, about men not really opening up.
No, I don't want to generalize here, but, men in general tend to just tough it out, and they tend to be like, oh, it'll go away, it won't happen. I mean, myself and other people I know, don't feel you want to go and pester a doctor or go and get something checked out. So it's like, oh, it'll be fine. And, a lot of men, they leave it until it's almost at, really advanced stage, or, something's really wrong before they go and seek medical help. And I guess that's, one of the things I've learned from you is that, thank God, touch wood, yours is, it's all resolved now. It wasn't cancerous, but equally, could have been a worst case scenario. So I mean, the fact that you moved so quick, I think, helped.
I think moving quick, that's a really good point. It's just like it is the quick urgency of it. But do you think it's the fear, like men's fear through stuff, like you're worried that it's going to be something, so you kind of put it off, and it's like, because you don't know, you're like, it's not anything. That's what I kind of felt the first few months, was like, it's not anything, it would be fine. And then when it realised that it could be something, it's like, you've got to get that checked, because if you got it checked a few months ago and now it's too late.
My gosh,
the regret,
no, it's, but I mean,
and it goes for men and women as well. Women,
of course,
women are the same, so they talk more, I think.
They're more open, I think, around illness and but shoot, and you reaching out. I was really surprised, because I had noticed, and I probably only really noticed once you contacted me, and I suddenly thought, oh yeah, I hadn't heard from Michael for a long time. I used to post a lot. I haven't seen any posts, and it's and I think when you reached out, I was really keen to support you, and I think very quickly I realised the reasons behind what you wanted to do and what you was looking to achieve. So. But I'm really grateful that you reached out, that you would have the confidence in me to be able to capture that moment, getting back in front of a camera, and, all the insecurities that would have gone around that. I really appreciate really acknowledge that, for you, it wasn't easy. I think it was a week after you had your operation.
1 week after I had the operation, we went out, exactly 1 week.
Wow, incredible.
It looked like a sausage.
Yeah, it was.
It just, my niece, we did a sketch. And it's funny when she said it, he goes, what, he goes, are you going to sue your plastic surgeon for putting a vagina on your neck? And I was just like, but coming out of her, it was just hilarious, absolutely hilarious. But 1 week, and we spontaneously went, let's just do it. And you definitely, I was like, wow, you're coming down? Okay, cool. And you came down, we planned it a bit, got to but we kind of, in the moment, just called for the hotel.
Absolutely. I mean, I think I didn't really, I'm normally super everything planned. I deliberately didn't bring down any lighting. We just had minimal lights and camera, and I didn't really know what to expect. I think I was like, we're going to get a good content, but I didn't know how it was going to be. I could see you when I was posing you. There were some poses you couldn't do. Like one time I was like, just lean back a bit, put your head back, and you were like, I can't.
I couldn't go that far back. It was really funny. I literally couldn't. My head was going to fall off.
But I mean, I think what was really interesting was the transition during the shoot. So when we first got together, we talked about it. We met up in a coffee shop, Cafe Nero, and we were like talking, and we started doing a few gentle shoots. And you had a scarf on, and you didn't want your neck on display. And I was like, this is a big deal. I realized then just how big a deal it was for you. So we did a few shoots, but then as the shoot progressed, I could see, the scarf come off, you were in full, confidence mode. And, towards the end of the shoot, we did a really good section during that, where we went to that, it was a nail bar or a hairdresser's? I think it was hairdressers, wasn't it? Where they had this amazing lighting.
The spa. It was a hairdresser's spa.
Yeah. Mate, you were like stripped off to the waist, you were posing, it was really good.
The lighting was incredible, like a hip-hop video.
It really was like a set. And there's, in fact, people I'd shown those pictures to went, oh, wow, how did you get that lighting? They honestly thought it was some sort of studio setup, but it was purely by chance passing.
Yeah.
And the team there were really good. They understood the story, they were keen to support. And
they're so open. Like when I tell them about what happened to me, they are very open about things. That's when we spoke to, because when we went to Hotel de Van, and Mohammed, who's the manager there, he was absolutely incredible, so accommodating, and we had a chat with him for a bit. We listened to each other's stories, his story as well, my story. He let us shoot in there. I saw him yesterday, and we're good. We're all friends now, aren't we?
He's
chatting away. Such an absolute legend. And those shots were incredible at the dining table.
They look so good. And what I really liked about that was it really, so without making it too obvious, and it got you into that segue where, you could really see the scar, but the poses look really good. So they're really high quality, almost stylized pictures, but with the scar and the vulnerability of it. And I think it really works well. It really does. So it's not normally the setup and the poses you would see with such a raw scar at the time, but it really works. And I'm really, really excited for people to see those pictures and to understand your journey as well, and understand what that must have felt like to, especially as a model and someone who prides themselves and in front of the camera, to be so vulnerable as to come out and show how that looked, a week after a major operation. So
it got me wearing because I got really used to wearing to protect it from the sun and other things, like bandanas and scarves. But I really I've got one with me, sort of I like to wear it just to protect myself still, but I like that. I want to get a scarf sponsorship. No one gets scarf neckerchief sponsorship. I want that. I absolutely fantastic. And because I want to reach out, and we want to reach out to potentially, Men's Health or someone to spread this awareness of, if you've got anything wrong with you, we've got a few things here. So I'll start with the confidence. You've got anything like that, it's just don't let that bring you down. I do try and push forward. I try and be positive. And when I don't mind when people ask me about it. I'll say, they go, oh, I really hope you don't mind, but what actually happened? I've got no problem just having a conversation with someone. And even someone just looked at me and just went, it's different. You can't help looking at something sometimes when it's different. So when they see a scar like that and they think, wow, what happened? Absolutely fine. And there's that. Everyone's going to be different. You can cover it up or you can not cover it. It's up to you, really. However you feel is best. But the other thing, it's just to go out there. And when we do talk about it, it raises awareness of get yourself checked out. And this is what I love about this photo shoot. It's just you're confident in yourself. You've got a photo shoot to just spread the word of, okay, right, we are, if you're ill, or not ill, if you've got something.
Oh, Christ, I'm so sorry. I didn't even...
Don't worry about it.
I didn't even know it was there.
That's all right. It's all good.
Sorry, say goodbye.
Is that about the shot? Oh, no, it's not broken. It's just if that's the shot. I'm still recording. We're good. We're in. We're back. Let's just chat. And
we're back.
Take two.
So talk us through why we're in a different location.
Well, unfortunately, someone walked past, knocked the camera, the main camera, and the audio came out of the transmitter. So the last 15 minutes was complete write-off. This is absolutely fantastic place where we've got here. It's called the
Coal Shed.
The Coal Shed. the coal shed is absolutely fantastic. Lovely people here. They let us.
Yeah. Kind enough to let us in. So we literally was walking past and we thought it looked really good. They're not open, so they let us come in and have an hour before they open just to finish off this segment of the interview.
Yeah.
But it was very kind of them to do, so yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I know we left off here, we were talking about raising the awareness of health.
Yeah, yeah. We were talking, weren't we, about you know, part of your, you know, big change this year. You switched it up and you know, moved from, you know, London down to Brighton, and how health has been a big part of your, I guess, decision to move as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
and that was a main thing. It wasn't the physical; it was definitely the mental.
the mental
The
side.
mental
of it, yeah.
side,
Yeah.
definitely the mental side. And I feel a lot freer down here, like I said before, and it's great. And the whole thing why we did this photo shoot, just raising awareness of health, and that story that I told you before about when I saw something on Instagram, it was Lab Bible, something like that, about someone who had testicular cancer.
Yeah.
Found out about it, didn't check it out or anything, and all the signs were there. Painful back, like the testicles were very were hurting, everything, all the signs, but he'd never got it checked out.
Yeah.
And that morning, I literally got in the shower, I tested my, and I think I got a little bit panicky because you think like, oh my God, have I got something?
What am I going to find? What am I
Yeah,
gonna find?
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I should just check this out. And because I hadn't had a checkup in ages, or just like a proper one, went down there, everything was fine.
Yeah.
But then I spoke to my mate about it on the phone, and then me just talking about it made him do it.
Made him do
so
it, yeah.
I potentially could have saved him a lot of bother, or and his life, or anything like that. You know?
100%.
So,
yeah. I mean, I think it's as men, we don't tend to do checks in our life, and you know, men are notorious for not going to the doctors until there is a symptom there, and that's the problem. Is if you sometimes go and have a symptom when it's really obvious, it's too late, or it can be at a more difficult stage, whereas something before could be like easy treatment if you had just gone, you know, a year before or a few months before.
that's it. It could be easily dealt with.
Easily dealt with, yeah. And you know, I'm probably as guilty as anyone. You know, something comes up, you're too busy, or I'll put it off, and you know, you never worry about it. But no, it's good to really raise awareness, I guess, to make it clear. And I think the more the conversation happens, the more people will engage in it.
Exactly. And it's so many things that, you know, that people, it's more the embarrassment, I think, as well. We're women as well, and that, but they're more open to talk about things. But even just talking about, I know it sounds weird, but even just talking about your poo or something like that, and you think, this was a bit funny, that wasn't right. But you just saying it will trigger something else in someone's mind and go, actually, I think I had something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get it checked out.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
So, it's a massive thing, and that's why I love that we, you know, I know this, you were telling me, because I'm so glad that I was up for doing the photo shoot and we were both on the same page. And I don't think it wasn't straight away to raise awareness.
Yeah.
It was straight away to just to be creative, I think.
Yeah.
Because I was in such a, I don't know, everything I've been through, and I'd just been through surgery, all that thing, and you were, I think it was just a chance for our passions to say collide, to get back out there and do it. And then with that, thought, actually, this is such a good way of getting the message out there.
Yeah. First of all, the shoot was good. Your ideas behind it and raising that awareness and trying to, you know, do that shoot to give you the confidence as well to get back into that world.
Yeah.
I think was really, you know, for me, it come across really strong, and I was like straight on the page. I thought, no, I really get it. It'll be great to do. We shot before, and you know, images have always been, you know, superb. So I knew the images would be good. It was just capturing them in that way that you can use.
And a massive thing that I took inspiration off was Ella, part of London's Finest, because her mum passed away with breast cancer, wasn't it? And Ella always raises awareness for that, getting girls to check themselves, which I took inspiration off, you took inspiration off, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's such a good community, and it's almost doing that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Met so many people. So if you ever have a chance, go London's Finest. It's amazing.
Yeah, it really is amazing. So yeah, London's Finest is definitely something I go to 3 or 4 times a year and support it whenever I can.
Always.
It's amazing, yeah.
And what we're trying to do now, I think it would be an amazing thing to spread more awareness, is just to get in contact with like local papers.
Yeah.
We're trying to do that. You said about men's health.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I think that'd just be phenomenal, because I actually since I was younger, I used to dismiss so much stuff.
Yeah.
And I know nowadays, I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, was that I used to work out at the gym for the girls, and now I work out at the gym for my health.
Yeah.
Completely different mindset.
Yeah.
So it's that mindset that I just didn't pay attention to any of that when I was younger, and that. So now I just feel like when I see posts of people sharing, I care more about it and think, man, that's actually awesome. Because some people don't like it when they're like, oh, you're out there and you're just plugging your channel, or you're just plugging this.
Yeah.
I'm like, even if you will plug in your channel, but you raised awareness and spread some joy, or spread awareness of something, I don't actually care if whatever you're doing, what your intentions are. If you're raising awareness and it saves someone's life, I don't care.
No, I agree with you. I think it is good, and you've really embraced it. And I think you had that mindset almost from when you had the operation. Was, look, it's obviously a visible scar. And when we shot, it was really, bright red. It was really raised, and you could see it was like a fresh scar. But rather than hide away from it, you've always embraced it. And in the world you're in social media and modeling and everything, it's hard, because if you have something which is a scar, are people going to look at it? Are they going to say, I don't want to shoot or something? So the fact that you've embraced it, and the fact that you've actually smashed it and gone in with confidence around, no, I'm going to use this as a platform, I think is a really good approach. It's a really healthy approach around it. So
thank you.
Hopefully
really
people
nice
will see that as well.
Yeah, there was me actually going into hospital and the whole experience, because you have to go for multiple checkups. And tests, and it was really nice. I had the support from my mum and Big Bazza, Bad Barry. He came along, which is really nice, and they came and supported me. So when I went in there, you have to kind of wait before you go into the surgery. Then you have to go into this waiting room.
Okay.
And it's weird. I know it's just a job to these surgeons, because these surgeons do it every day, and you have to remember that these surgeons, doctors are remarkable people. They're amazing, but they can come across as very stone cold.
Okay.
But they have to be like that, because if you're a person that potentially could see someone die, and it's in your hands, and you can save them, you have to be cold. You can't, because I couldn't do it. I'd be crying every.
I can't do it.
I wouldn't be able to do it. And I physically couldn't do it. It's like some people that be policemen, firemen, they see some like horrible things.
Horrific stuff,
So they can come across as a bit straightforward and direct and that, but they are still amazing people inside. Maybe that's just them at work. But the funny thing is, you go in there, and what they do is they get their pen for what they were just jotting down notes on, like, what's your name? But they have to check everything, so you're repeating. And I went, okay, so which side is it? And I looked at them and was like, I really hope you know what side it is.
I hope you know,
But they have to say that, because then they get the final check, and they get the pen and draw it. And so it looked like a penis. It was quite funny.
Cut here.
Got that. And I was first up. And you know what? Being first up is the best thing.
Oh, God, get it over and done with. You don't want to be hanging around for that. That would be a nightmare.
No, because the 2 other guys that were sitting there, I felt, I didn't ask what they were going through, but it was pretty much the same sort of thing. He was so nervous. It was
really
horrendous, and I felt so bad, but I was like, mate, he goes, why are you so chipper? And I went, because I'm so nervous. This is my way of...
This is my way of dealing with it,
Went up there first, got it done, and it's just he goes, oh, can you... Like, I got them to film. put the thing on it, and you're out like a light.
Okay, so it was a general.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're out like a light.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of buzz, then go to Orthopedics.
Yeah. I've had a couple of, over my life, a couple of general operations, but when you come out of it, it's like the best sleep ever. You come out of, like, you really do feel like you've had massive sleep, because you're probably out for like 6, 7, 8 hours or whatever it is. But I guess you come out and then what, a couple of days in hospital and then home, or what was your...
Do you know what it was? Literally said like 24 hours.
Oh, wow, really?
So they do it.
Yeah, my gosh.
So got it done, and because it's London, maybe because it's multicultural, everything like that.
Yeah.
The menu was better than some restaurants.
Really? Wow, yeah.
But the size of it, there was so much stuff you could eat.
So much choice, yeah.
Like from every different nation across the world. And I was like, I might come in there every... oh my God, my arm hurts. Get some up. But I was in there for about a day and a half, or a day something, just to do some checks.
Yeah.
And then apart from that, just got on my way, kicked me out. And it's fantastic. I mean, I'm so happy. People go, oh, I wish I lived back in the day, when in the Roman times or Tudor times, all this. No, you don't. You don't. Right now, it's remarkable. The science, the medical science that we have, that is phenomenal. So I'm so grateful that I live in a time where they could just, bing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Genuinely that quick. It was like...
Yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, I think, they move very quick, and I guess they would see it as, obviously a lump to be explored, to be taken out straight away otherwise. But they do move very quick, and I think that all goes back to that adage that if you find it quick enough yourself, then it is offerable. So if you had left that for a period of time, it could have got so big, it would have been a major operation, or it couldn't have operated on it. It could have been so big. But
that's what happened. The woman was in there.
Really?
She left it.
Oh my God.
But they gave her the choice.
Yeah.
So they gave her the choice, and it was like, you can do it. It's like, because it is, I had the choice. She left it. It was like 10 years or so, but then it turned from a stage. I say stage because it was 1 to 5.
Yeah.
It went from a 2, a 3, whatever, and it was a 5.
Wow.
So she had to have the whole thyroid out, and she was so nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, bless her. But she saw that I had my throat cut, and and then she was just getting that done. So I was just like, just don't leave it. If there was something, but that was a hard decision, because you think, the doctor's giving you that?
Yeah.
But most of the time, just go do it, chop it out. I was so relieved to get it out. Yeah. It's more like I said, the mental game.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's funny because this scar, like people, I literally, when I met this person the other day, and literally she was just like, oh, I thought you got like your throat cut in Hackney or something like that. I said, I'm not Professor Green. No, I'm not.
It looks really badass, mate.
But she said, and I was like, is that because you were worried about the people that I run with? Or just because I just got from an attack, or, just got robbed or something? And I was like, no, this was surgery.
Planned surgery.
Yeah, I'm the person that I run away from all danger. God.
No.
All right, if Professor Green, I'm going to meet up with you. We can compare
scars.
His one's like because he actually got proper.
Yeah.
Man,
he had a tattoo put over it or something. There's
well, he does have a tattoo in that, but you can still visibly see it.
You still see the scar. Yeah.
But,
so we've obviously knew each other before. We shot up for photographs and met up for photo shoots and things. And but I think through this, we've both been on like a bit of a journey. It's been quite good to support you around your journey, and it's been good. So I felt during the process we've got to know each other better, and I think it's
really
nice. I think it's really good. So I think out of it, there's some positives come out of it. And the photos, hopefully when they're released, people will be able to see what it was like and how raw it was. So and I
can't wait.
Put some context to the story,
Yeah. So, I can't wait for them to come out. They're so good.
No, thanks, mate.
The way you did it was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's just a step in the right direction for us both as well, because I felt we wanted to do something different, and this was kind of thrusted upon me. So I think the universe has its ways of giving us stuff. If you ask for it,
definitely, it'll come in different ways. Yeah, well,
exactly. Yeah,
it's certainly been a good. outcome for you. And I think, it could have been so bad, but I guess sitting here now, 3 or 4 months later, and it's, you're back at the gym, you're training again, you're, building up a whole different thing around your, life. And yeah, I guess it all comes down to those choices you made quickly to get it resolved and cut out, so.
And that's a good point. It's like I've literally just got my mojo back, if you know what I mean, at the gym.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm back to, I'll say back to best. It's no, this is my best sort of thing, but I feel like I'm back. And it didn't take long, but we still have to, oh my God. It's the mental game of I've lost all my strength and easily can give up.
Yeah.
It's that hump in the road where people are just like, oh, this is hard. Yeah. It's like, just get over that. You will become stronger.
Yeah, you'll be back to where you were.
Yeah, and that goes with anything in life. Just keep going, be persistent, and don't let it... I mean, every day, I'm not joking, every day I would at least have 5 minutes of myself going, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
I will have that.
Yeah.
And
just to check in on yourself and make sure you're doing the right thing.
But and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm in Brighton and I'm trying to build this new life for myself.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous. I'm scared. All these feelings come up, but then I breathe. I think, step back, look at the bigger picture, and think, this is what I'm going to achieve. What happens if I didn't do anything in 10 years, but imagine what I can do in 10 years.
Yeah.
And that's why I look at it and I think, actually, and this is a life I want, because before there was such magical things in the life before, but it just wasn't right for me.
Yeah, that's it. And sometimes, things happen, they put you on a different path, and you've got to make the most of what's in front of you, I guess. I guess that's the key bit. You can't always plan out life. Life has its own decisions, what it wants to do for you, and it's just adapting to it. So I think you've adapted really well, actually. And, from the little I knew you before to what I see now, you're way more focused what you want and what you want to achieve. So I think that's a real positive. Looking from the outside looking in, I can see a real, passion in you to make the most of every day and drive, things forward how you want them to be. So that is a real positive out of it. Yeah, I like it.
Amazing. Yeah. No, thank you. And I see the same with you. I think we're just still with your photography. It's just you're narrowing down, what you really want, and the quality's coming through now. What was it? The quantity before, because you want to practice.
Yeah.
You want to do more because you want to practice and get better.
Yeah.
But now you've really honed in on those skills and your passion, and now you're really getting what you really want, and you can choose what you want. And do you know what? I want to work with her, and even if they say no, you're like, I'll get that in the future. I'll get you.
I'll get it.
And you will, because it will come out and they look at your work and go, actually, he's really good. Then they'll come back and want it. And there's no harm in that. It's how you play life.
Yeah, I appreciate that. No, it's really good. It's really good to get that feedback. But I do feel there's a sense of driving forward in a positive way. And, I look constantly trying to learn new techniques and everything. So, but no, I'm really pleased where it's going at the moment. I think it's really in a good position. So, but appreciate the feedback. It's nice. Yeah.
That was a great little convo. I mean, this is like our first proper, and my first.
Yeah.
Your first.
Yeah, definitely my first. Yeah.
Like proper long conversation. Yeah. It's almost like a podcast, but it's not a podcast.
Yeah.
I think it's just. I don't want to put this as a podcast. It's not a podcast.
No, it's not a podcast.
It's a conversation.
Conversation. Yeah.
Just filmed it.
And I think I think it was good. I think it's good to, out of something where we, pretty much made a snap decision to do a shoot, and, what it's led to, the feedback you've had as well. I think it's been really good, and it's nice to, have the conversation, just to put some context around it, and to, I guess, close it out. Otherwise, people see just a series of pictures that look good, but they don't know the story behind it. So when you look at the pictures, I guess without hearing this conversation, it looks, you can see someone's had surgery, you can see there's a massive cut. It could be 101 questions around how did the person get that? Was it intentional? Was it accidental? Was it operational? And I guess, it would just put a little bit of context around it, and maybe get people to look a little bit deeper into pictures around what's behind it, what's the story behind it, So sometimes everyone's on their own journey, you don't see it. And I think on social media, you tend to look at pictures and you make a snap decision in 1 or 2 seconds. Do I like that picture? But no one really sees what's behind that picture, what's gone into it, or what's the meaning behind it. So I think this is hopefully raised a little bit of awareness. And when people do look at the pictures, they're not just going to swipe through really quickly. They're actually going to look and think, okay, I now know what's behind that. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I like it. I've really enjoyed the 2 chats we've had.
The 2 chats.
Yeah, it's been nice, mate. It's been good.
Hopefully this one's going to come out and no one knocked it, so it's great.
Yeah, no one's knocked it. Yeah.
Things happened, and I think this is great. That kind of I said it's more pleasing on the eye. We switched scenery.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this is part 2.
Yeah, this is part 2. Yeah, time to recap again. But yeah, it's good. But I've really enjoyed it, mate. Here we go. Nice one. Really
we're doing one of these. Oh. Do that over the top. Do that. Oh.
You'll win.
You win me. No, yeah, cool.
All right, then. I like it. It's been good. It's been awesome, man. Really good. Really
amazing.
Good. Yeah, I like it.